Did you know that black holes are considered the most terrifying monsters in the universe? They can swallow stars, bend time, and even defy the very laws of physics. Yet, despite all this power, they still hide secrets that science has not fully uncovered. In today's video, you'll discover 10 incredible and frightening curiosities about black holes, revealing facts that will send chills down your spine. Get ready, because this journey into the unknown will forever change the way you see the cosmos. 1. The insane gravity of black holes. Have you ever imagined a force so powerful that it can trap even light? That's the gravity of a black hole, one of the most extreme and terrifying phenomena in the universe. Unlike Earth's gravity, which simply keeps us grounded, the gravity of a black hole completely bends space and time. To understand its intensity, imagine that anything coming too close is trapped forever. This unimaginable force even challenges the most brilliant scientists. The gravity of a black hole is the result of a giant star collapsing into an incredibly small space. All the star's mass is concentrated into an almost infinite region, creating an irresistible pull. While Earth's gravity can be overcome with rockets, the gravity of a black hole cannot be defeated in any way. Nothing escapes, not even radiation or subatomic particles. It's like the universe itself has created a cosmic predator. Another terrifying detail is that this gravity doesn't just pull, it distorts. If a planet, star, or even a spaceship gets too close, its shape would be stretched and twisted. This deformation happens because the gravity is so uneven, acting with different intensities on different parts of the same object. This makes black holes even more dangerous and enigmatic. Astronomers have discovered that even time suffers under this colossal force. To an outside observer, anything falling into a black hole appears to freeze slowly, as if it never reaches its final destination. But for those experiencing it, time flows differently and irreversibly. This contradiction creates a terrifying cosmic illusion, as if two realities were happening at once. This effect is known as time dilation, predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity. Near a black hole, seconds can equal years for someone far away. This means an astronaut approaching too closely could live moments that, for observers on Earth, would already be centuries in the past. The gravity of these cosmic monsters is so extreme, it makes time itself lose meaning. For all these reasons, the gravity of a black hole is not just an invisible force, it is a true cosmic prison. It controls space, time, matter, and energy, leaving no chance of escape. This frightening combination of absolute power makes black holes the undisputed rulers of the universe. And yet, we are only beginning to uncover what they really are. 2. The singularity. At the heart of every black hole lies something even more disturbing: the singularity. This mysterious point concentrates all the mass of the black hole into an infinitely small region. The concept itself is terrifying, as it completely defies the known laws of physics. For science, it's as if logic itself unravels in this invisible abyss. There is no way to calculate exactly what happens there. The singularity is described as a point of infinite density, where gravity is so intense that nothing compares. In this place, not only matter but also space and time collapse. It's as if all the rules we know are instantly erased. For scientists, this represents one of the greatest mysteries ever found in the cosmos. Many physicists believe that understanding the singularity could reveal profound secrets about the universe. That's because at this extreme point, Einstein's relativity and quantum mechanics clash. Two of humanity's greatest theories simply do not work together. The result is a frontier of knowledge that we have yet to cross. But even without definitive answers, astronomers try to observe its effects indirectly. The behavior of stars, light, and matter around black holes strongly indicates that singularities exist. It's like a mathematical ghost, present in equations but invisible to any telescope. And it may remain a mystery for a very long time. Some scientists even suggest that the singularity may not be just a point, but something more complex. Modern theories speak of quantum structures or even possible gateways to other universes. Although still speculative, these ideas show how the phenomenon both fascinates and frightens. After all, we may be talking about something that could connect entire realities. The truth is, the singularity is a forbidden frontier of human knowledge. Everything that falls into this abyss vanishes from our understanding, as if erased from reality itself. For scientists, it remains the greatest challenge of cosmology. And for us, simple observers, it's a chilling reminder that the universe still hides secrets that could change everything we believe. 3. The event horizon. The event horizon is one of the most frightening frontiers in the universe. It marks the exact point where the gravity of a black hole becomes so intense that nothing can escape. Not even light, the fastest thing we know, can cross it. It's like an invisible wall dividing reality in two, what can still be observed and what is lost forever. To a distant observer, anything falling toward the horizon seems to slow down and freeze in time. In reality, the object crosses the boundary without noticing the exact moment it happens. It's as if there are two versions of the same story, one for those watching from outside and another for those living the experience. This paradox makes the phenomenon even more intriguing. The event horizon is also known as the point of no return. Any particle, radiation, or object that crosses this frontier will never come back. That means the information about what happens inside is lost forever. For scientists, this represents one of the greatest mysteries of modern physics. After all, the universe usually does not erase information so radically. Another frightening detail is that the event horizon can grow. The more matter a black hole consumes, the larger it becomes. It's like a cosmic mouth that increases in size with every meal. Some black holes have already reached dimensions capable of swallowing entire solar systems without effort. This constant growth makes them permanent threats in the cosmos. In 2019, the first image of a black hole's shadow was captured, indirectly revealing the event horizon. This historic milestone proved that the theory was correct and gave us a chilling glimpse of how it manifests. Even without seeing what lies inside, we can feel the weight of this invisible barrier. The image shocked the world and confirmed that these monsters are real. The event horizon remains a forbidden boundary, where science and mystery meet. It marks the line between the known and the absolute unknown. And until we can cross it and come back to tell the story, it will remain one of the darkest and most fascinating regions of the universe. 4. Spaghettification. Among the most terrifying effects of a black hole is what scientists call spaghettification. The name may sound amusing, but the phenomenon is deadly. It describes the extreme stretching of any object that gets too close. In other words, you would be pulled and elongated like a strand of spaghetti until you were torn apart. This happens because the gravity of a black hole acts unevenly. If your feet were closer than your head, the difference in gravitational pull would be brutal. This unimaginable force would stretch your body beyond its limits, ripping it into microscopic pieces. No known technology could resist this process. It is the inevitable fate of any reckless traveler. And it doesn't only happen to humans. Entire stars can undergo spaghettification when swallowed by black holes. The result is a spectacular destruction, with fragments of matter spiraling around the event horizon. These signals are detected by astronomers and serve as indirect evidence of the power of these cosmic monsters. Science has already simulated this process with computers. The simulations show in detail how objects are slowly pulled and distorted until they vanish. Though just models, they give us a realistic glimpse of the horror happening near black holes. It's like watching a cosmic horror movie with no escape. Curiously, for those falling in, the perception may be different. A person would not feel the exact moment of crossing the event horizon, but soon after, they would be torn apart by spaghettification. To distant observers, however, the body would appear frozen before fading away. This difference in perspectives creates a phenomenon as disturbing as it is fascinating. Spaghettification is a chilling reminder that the universe is not always peaceful and harmonious. There are forces capable of disintegrating any form of life in seconds. It is the dark side of physics, a demonstration of the absolute power of black holes. And perhaps the most terrifying detail is knowing that there is no escape from this fate. 5. Black hole collisions. Imagine two gigantic black holes slowly approaching each other until they collide. This cosmic encounter is one of the most violent events in the universe. When they merge, they release an absurd amount of energy in the form of gravitational waves. These waves are like wrinkles in the very fabric of space-time, traveling billions of light years until they reach us. The first detection of these waves happened in 2015 with the LIGO Observatory. Scientists managed to capture the echo of two black holes merging over 1 billion light years away. It confirmed a prediction made by Einstein 100 years earlier. This discovery entered scientific history as one of the greatest breakthroughs in astrophysics. But make no mistake, such a collision is utterly terrifying. When two black holes unite, the result is an even larger, hungrier, and more powerful one. The energy released in that instant is equivalent to several stars exploding at once. We are talking about forces that could easily destroy entire solar systems. Another fascinating detail is that before merging, black holes enter a kind of death spiral. They orbit each other, moving faster and faster until they finally fuse. This spiral is so intense it bends the surrounding light, creating dazzling visual effects. It's like witnessing a cosmic show of destruction. These events also help us understand the universe better. Gravitational waves carry unique information, revealing details invisible to traditional telescopes. Through them, scientists are exploring regions once thought unreachable. Each detected collision is like a secret message sent from the heart of the cosmos. Despite their grandeur, it's terrifying to imagine that such mergers could be happening across the universe right now. They are reminders that we live in a dynamic and hostile cosmos where unimaginable forces are always at play. And we, fragile observers, can only watch these apocalyptic spectacles from afar. 6. Supermassive black holes. If regular black holes are already frightening, supermassive ones are simply unimaginable. They can be millions or even billions of times more massive than the Sun. And here's the most shocking part. Nearly every known galaxy, including the Milky Way, has one of these monsters at its center. They are cosmic rulers, shaping the lives of the stars around them. The most famous example is Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole at the heart of our galaxy. It has about 4 million times the mass of the Sun, compressed into a relatively small region. Despite being 26,000 light-years away, its gravitational influence is felt in the movements of nearby stars. These giants play a crucial role in galactic evolution. Their gravity organizes stellar movement and can even influence the birth of new stars. But they can also be destructive. When active, they consume enormous amounts of matter. This process releases jets of energy so powerful they can affect entire galaxies. Even more terrifying is that some supermassive black holes grow at astonishing speeds. There are records of black holes so massive that they seem impossible given the age of the universe. This raises unsettling questions. How did they form so quickly? Could they have originated in ways we don't yet understand? In 2019, humanity managed for the first time to photograph the shadow of a supermassive black hole located in the galaxy M87. The image showed a glowing ring of matter orbiting an absolute void. This historic milestone not only confirmed theories, but also gave us a glimpse of the enormity of these titans. Thinking that our own galaxy harbors such a monster at its center is enough to send shivers down the spine. Even dormant Sagittarius A remains a colossal gravitational bomb, and if one day it wakes up to feed again, the spectacle will be as beautiful as it is terrifying. 7. Black holes devouring stars. Few cosmic images are as impressive as a black hole devouring a star. This process, known as a tidal disruption event, occurs when a star has the misfortune of wandering too close. The black hole's extreme gravity pulls it in, tearing it apart piece by piece. The spectacle releases absurd amounts of energy, detectable by powerful telescopes across the universe. What's both fascinating and terrifying is that the star doesn't always vanish instantly. Often, it is shredded gradually, with some of its matter consumed and some expelled in luminous jets. These jets can travel at nearly the speed of light, lighting up distant regions of space. It's as if the black hole were showing the universe its cosmic feast. These events have been observed in different galaxies, and every time the signals recorded are astonishing. The light emitted during the destruction of a star can outshine an entire galaxy for several days. This intensity allows black holes to reveal themselves since they are usually invisible. In addition, the process doesn't just destroy the star, it reshapes the space around it. The accretion disk, formed by the swirling matter, can heat up to unimaginable temperatures. This heat generates powerful radiation, including X-rays and gamma rays, which race across the cosmos. These emissions are vital clues that astronomers use to locate hidden black holes. But the most terrifying detail is that these cosmic banquets are inevitable. Eventually, some unlucky stars drift too close and become prey. No matter the star's size or strength against a black hole, the outcome is always the same. This shows the merciless and predatory nature of these space monsters. Watching a black hole consume a star is like witnessing destruction on a scale beyond imagination. It's like seeing a predator hunt in the silence of the universe, where the victim has absolutely no chance of survival. These events remind us that, in the cosmos, even the brightest stars can be brutally extinguished. 8. Time. Inside a black hole. Among all the frightening effects, perhaps the most disturbing is what happens to time inside a black hole. According to relativity, time is warped under extreme gravitational fields. This means that near a black hole, time flows much more slowly than in other parts of the universe. To an outside observer, anything falling toward a black hole appears to move slower and slower. At the edge, the object seems to freeze at the event horizon, as if it never crosses the line. But for the one falling in, time feels normal until the inevitable destruction. This contrast creates one of the most intriguing paradoxes in physics. The phenomenon is called gravitational time dilation. It shows how time is relative and can be twisted by extreme cosmic forces. In theory, an astronaut near a black hole could experience just a few minutes, while centuries passed for those far away. This effect is so real it has been proven in smaller scales here on Earth. Inside the black hole, the situation becomes even stranger. Some physicists believe that time ceases to exist altogether, losing any meaning. In there, past, present, and future would merge into a single reality. It's as if the very concept of continuity were erased. This mystery makes black holes natural laboratories for studying space-time. Understanding how time behaves under such conditions could reveal profound secrets about the universe. But it also leaves us with haunting questions. If time no longer exists, what truly happens to anything that crosses that boundary? Time inside a black hole remains one of physics' greatest enigmas. Until we can observe it directly, we can only imagine the strangest scenarios. But one thing is certain: for anything that gets too close, the universe's clock stops forever. 9. The information paradox. One of the greatest mysteries involving black holes is the so-called information paradox. According to quantum mechanics, no information in the universe can ever be destroyed. But when something falls into a black hole, it seems to vanish forever. This contradicts two of the most fundamental theories in physics, creating an unsolved dilemma. If information is truly lost, it would mean the universe is not as predictable as we once believed. Everything we know about the conservation of energy and matter would be incomplete. Many scientists believe that resolving this contradiction is the key to uniting Einstein's relativity with quantum mechanics. Solving the paradox could mark a revolution in science. Stephen Hawking was one of the leading voices in studying this puzzle. For decades, he defended the idea that information was permanently lost inside black holes. Later, however, he changed his view, suggesting that it could somehow escape, perhaps encoded in the radiation emitted by black holes. This shift reignited heated debates in the scientific community. This radiation, known as Hawking radiation, is a theoretical phenomenon suggesting that black holes may evaporate over billions of years. If information is indeed encoded within it, then perhaps it is not lost, only hidden. But to this day, there is no definitive proof that this actually happens. Other hypotheses suggest that information may be recorded on the event horizon, as if it were a holographic surface. This theory even inspired the idea that the entire universe might be a hologram. Though it sounds like science fiction, these proposals are taken seriously by some of the world's top physicists. The information paradox is a reminder that we still don't fully understand the cosmos. It shows that black holes are not just cosmic monsters, but also guardians of secrets that could change our reality. Solving this mystery may be the key to a new leap in our understanding of the universe. 10. The final fate of the universe. What if black holes were not just isolated threats, but key players in the final fate of the cosmos? Many scientists believe they could play a crucial role in the end of time. As stars die and galaxies fade, black holes are expected to become the last survivors of the universe. In the scenario called heat death, all the universe's energy would gradually dissipate. Stars would stop shining, and only black holes would remain. But even they are not eternal. According to Hawking radiation, supermassive black holes would evaporate after trillions of years, leaving the universe cold and empty. Another possible scenario is the Big Rip, where the accelerated expansion of the universe eventually tears everything apart, even black holes. In this case, nothing would survive the repulsive force of cosmic expansion. The end would be slow, inevitable, and absolute. There is also the hypothesis that black holes might hold the seeds of new universes. Some theories suggest that every black hole could create a parallel cosmos, connected through a portal. If true, our universe itself might have been born inside another black hole. It's a bold idea that blends science with speculation. Whatever the outcome, black holes are always at the center of these predictions. They are the main characters of the distant future, reminding us that nothing is eternal. Not galaxies, not stars, not even space as we know it. The universe one day will be swallowed by its own destiny. Thinking about the final fate of the universe can be terrifying, but it also reveals our smallness in the grand scheme of things. We are witnesses to a vast cosmic drama still unfolding. And as long as black holes exist, they will remain the dark guardians of the end of time. And these were the 10 most terrifying curiosities about black holes. The true cosmic monsters that continue to challenge everything we know about the universe. Each discovery only reveals how much more there is to learn. And perhaps we will never uncover all their secrets. But one thing is certain, the more we look at the sky, the more we realize how small and fragile our place in it really is. If you were amazed by these revelations, don't forget to like and share this video so more people can discover the mysteries of the cosmos. Until the next journey into the unknown.